Now on CoastTV News.
Water contamination risk, the warning from the Lewes Board of Public Works after a treatment plant issue this morning. Waiting on weed license. That is what a number of businesses in Delaware are doing as the application process opens for future marijuana shops.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Mallory Metzner. Welcome to CoastTV News Midday. Let's take a live look outside into Ocean City. You can see the water there. Clear skies, and it's really not all that hot today. Our First Alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobono, joins us now with a first look at the forecast. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Mallory. Yeah, it is beautiful stepping outside today. We don't have that heavy, thick air to deal with. Check out these temperature changes over the last 24 hours, some 10 to 15 degrees cooler than this time yesterday on the Delmarva Peninsula, so it is very nice out there. Temperatures right now 68 in Lewes, we're at 69 in Milton, 71 in Salisbury, and 67 in Ocean City. But more importantly, the dew points are in the 50s and falling, so it is very comfortable, very dry, and very tolerable to stay outside for a long period of time. And that's all thanks to a northwest wind. We're seeing that wind out of the northwest anywhere between 10 to 20 miles an hour. Live look into Milford, where it is 67 degrees, just a few cumulus clouds out there, but a gorgeous afternoon, and we have high pressure settling in. You can see there is no precipitation to our west and to the Great Lakes. That northwesterly flow is flowing into the region, and it is going to be a spectacular afternoon. Temperatures will top out in the mid to upper 70s inland at the coast. We'll top out in the low to mid 70s, and it is going to be a beautiful night. We are going to fall into the 50s. I'll let you know how low those temperatures are going to fall over the next few days, and if there's any heat in that extended forecast, and I'll have that for you in just a few minutes. Mallory?
Thank you, Chris. Breaking news out of Lewes this morning. The Board of Public Works is warning about an increased risk from microbial contamination. The BPW says it experienced a drop in pressure due to a treatment plant issue, which caused a loss of positive water pressure. We received reports this morning from people in Lewes who said their water was out. The Lewes BPW says the issue has been repaired, and they will let people know when they no longer need to boil their water. The online application for recreational marijuana businesses in Delaware is now underway. The Office of the Marijuana Commissioner tells us over 120 licenses are up for grabs, but the office is expecting about 500 applications. The licenses will be broken up into categories, including manufacturing, cultivation, and retail. All of the qualified applicants will be entered into a lottery. If you're applying, you'll need a comprehensive business plan and plans for safety and security. CoastTV spoke with a business owner in Rehoboth Beach who is hoping to be one of those lottery winners.
I was a little surprised to see the 2-week earlier application date, which is great, but it really definitely sets the wheels in motion and solidifies the, all right, it's go time.
The application period opened up 2 weeks ahead of schedule, and it closes September 30th. Heads up if you plan on being in Ocean City this upcoming weekend. A travel advisory has been issued. This is related to the OC Air Show. You can expect heavy traffic delays in the downtown area and some road closures. It takes effect August 23rd. 12th through 20th Street will be closed and barricaded off. That's going to last through Sunday the 25th. A few roads will stay closed into Monday. Parking will be tight, and the Ocean City buses will be running from 6 a.m. until 3 a.m. Ride all day passes are $4. Along our coast, tropical storm activity is turning up the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. On Monday, the Ocean City Beach Patrol says it made 78 rescues. The patrol is on the beaches from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. during its season, which ends on September 22nd. They warn that swimming when lifeguards are off duty is dangerous. Happening tonight, a focus on preserving open spaces in Milton. The town's Parks and Recreation Committee could decide to send its plan to Town Council for approval. Part of it is taking an inventory of parks like Memorial Park, as well as the conditions of these areas. The U.S. and South Korea are expected to hold joint air drills in order to counter the North Korea threat. More than 200 South Korean and U.S. fighter jets are due to fly around the clock for 5 days this week. The drills are designed to boost the joint readiness of the South Korean and U.S. militaries against threats from North Korea. The United States stations more than 28,000 troops in the South for combined defense against nuclear-armed South Korea. Night one of the Democratic National Convention featured a raucous and rousing tribute to the party's leader. Just weeks ago, President Joe Biden was the Democrats' nominee for a second term. Now he has officially passed the torch to his former running mate, Vice President Kamala Harris. NBC's Alice Barr is at the United Center with more on that and a look ahead to tonight.
Hi there. Night one of the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago was in many ways a culmination of the turmoil that this party has been through over the past several weeks. There was a really singular moment when Vice President Harris and President Biden were on stage at the same time at the end of the night. And in many ways, that was that really symbolic passing of the torch moment. It was a surprise appearance on the first night by Vice President Harris, and she came out to speak praises about President Biden. She was not the only one. Throughout the night, there was really a swell of tributes to his legacy. And then he gave the final speech of the night, speaking about his 50 years in public service in the U.S. government. He thanked the American people, and he said he had given his best to America. He also addressed head-on all of the conversation that's been swirling about his basically having left the ticket, given up his re-election bid. And he said that it's not true that he's angry at people in the Democratic Party who thought that he should step aside. He said that he loved the job of president, but that he loves his country more and thinks it's more important to preserve democracy. So that was a big moment. There was also a focus on some of the key issues. And then, looking ahead to tonight, night two, the headliners are going to be former President Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama. It's sure to be another rousing night in the United Center. From the DNC in Chicago, I'm Alice Barr, NBC News.
NBC News will provide extensive on-the-ground reporting and special primetime coverage from Chicago's United Center during the 2024 Democratic National Convention. Lester Holt and Savannah Guthrie will anchor Decision 2024. Special primetime coverage from Chicago from 10 to 11 tonight and from 9 to 11 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday. A Maryland man is facing charges after an incident at the Fish Mondegreen Festival in Dover. Delaware State Police say 26-year-old William Yersbruch assaulted 2 EMTs while under the influence. He reportedly punched one EMT and bit another while they were trying to help him. Both EMTs suffered minor injuries. After being treated at a hospital, Yersbruch was charged with assault and offensive touching and later released on a $3,000 secured bond. Washout flooding along the Indian River Inlet. It's also part of our Coast TV poll of the day when Coast TV News Midday returns.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Are you feeling stuck and unable to live your life because of a tick-borne illness? Acupuncture is a holistic approach that can help minimize the long-term effects of tick-borne diseases such as alpha-gal.
I struggled with alpha-gal for years, and then I started a customized treatment plan at Delmarva Acupuncture, and Dr. Ashley really helped with my anxiety around food.
Acupuncture can help minimize the long-term effects of many tick-borne diseases.
To learn more about Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Our mission here at the Boardwalk Buddy Walk is simple: to create a community where people with Down syndrome or any other cognitive disorder can live, learn, work, and play. That's why every October, we invite family and friends to a full weekend of acceptance and inclusion in Rehoboth Beach. This year's event takes place on October 12th at 9 a.m. at the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk and Bandstand. So come out to this year's Boardwalk Buddy Buddy Walk and Walk. For more info, go to boardwalkbuddywalk.com, sponsored by CoastTV.
Turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. Plus, get free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. Call now.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Nobody can drag me down.
Sun-Kissed Summer Mixtapes on 102.5 WBOC.
Sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Two lanes in both directions are clear on Coastal Highway by the Indian River Inlet Bridge, but you can see the rocks and other material along the northbound side of the highway that DENREC used on Monday to help stop the waves from crashing on the roadways during high tide. But it was a different story on Monday. Stormy weather Sunday night led to a dune breach that forced the area of Coastal Highway by the Indian River Inlet Bridge to close for several hours. Flooding on the north side of the bridge has been a problem for years. We saw a similar scene in late March. One local fisherman told CoastTV that he's shocked to see this much damage by a passing storm.
It's amazing that just this little bit, can stir up that side of the road for some reason. There's something going on in that area. It's been happening most of the summer.
This brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, what is your biggest concern with flooding on our roadways? Looking at the updated results, it looks like the winner here is emergency services delays. That's at 38%. In second place, we have 30% for global warming increase, 23% for evacuation routes, and 9% voted for longer travel times. To vote in our CoastTV polls, just go to our website, coasttv.com, or our news app.
Well, if you've been putting off some lawn work because it's been so humid over the past few days, you're in luck. We are looking very nice over the next few days. Low humidity, which is the more important thing, very comfortable. You can do just about anything outdoors. We'll take a look at that 7-day forecast when CoastTV News Today Midday continues.
It's the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news: Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-519-7208. That's 1-800-519-7208 or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-519-7208 now.
Join the Harry K Foundation for the Fashion for Charity Girls Night Out October 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Shellville Village in Rehoboth Beach. Indulge in cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, a fashion show, and shopping on this evening of fashion, food, friends, and philanthropy. Tickets are $48 with benefits going to the Harry K Foundation, working to defeat childhood hunger throughout Delaware. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. It has the motor and blades built right into the lid, so blend a shake at the gym, make pina coladas by poolside, or grind coffee beans for an iced cold brew on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 with free shipping. You'll also get 2 sipping lids, a second container, and the sports lid. Get it all for just $29.99. Order now.
Well, I hope everyone's Tuesday afternoon is going well. We are looking live into Cambridge, dealing with a few clouds there in Cambridge, but still very pleasant with a temperature of 68 degrees, a dew point of 55. So very dry out there after having some humidity over here over the last few days. Winds out of the north-northwest, anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So it will be a bit breezy at times. Temperatures across the area, we're at 69 in Lewes, 70 in Ocean Pines, we're at 71 in Seaford. As I mentioned, this time yesterday, we had dew points in the 70s, so refreshing air has been over the area for much of the morning, and we are seeing those winds out of the northwest gusting anywhere to 20 miles an hour. So we still have a few high clouds here off to the eastern part of the peninsula, but a lot of sun filtering through those clouds. We could see back off to the west, not a whole lot going on. We have high pressure that's moving eastward and going to be dominating our weather over the next few days. So yes, it's a breath of fresh air stepping outside. Now we do still have a moderate risk of rip currents. We were at a high risk yesterday, so the seas are beginning to relax themselves. Waves anywhere from 2 to 3 feet. And as I mentioned, high pressure settling in, sunny, dry weather over the next few days. So if you've been dealing with some bad hair issues over the last few days with those high dew points, we were in the 70s. We're going to be in the low 50s and even upper 40s as far as the humidity is concerned. And there is that muggy meter in that comfy range through Friday, Saturday, and it looks like by the end of the weekend we may see those humidity levels begin to rise. Highs today, we're looking at the low to mid 70s across the area, mid 70s there on the eastern shore. We're looking at a high of 77 there in Ocean City and 75 in Salisbury. So over the next 12 hours, we should see mostly sunny skies through the evening hours, and that will give way to the low to mid 50s overnight under clear skies. So a chilly start to the day on Wednesday. You may need a light sweater if you head out early tomorrow morning. And we're going to see plenty of sunshine in the afternoon as well. So we'll duplicate it tomorrow. We'll be in the mid 70s and then the upper 70s by Thursday. And then by Friday, looks like we'll get back into the 80s through the weekend. So at the coast, looking very nice over the next 3 days. Again, a moderate risk of rip currents today. We'll see a low risk tomorrow and through the rest of the week. Fenwick Island there in the low 70s, and Lewes will rise into the low 80s by Thursday and Friday. Rehoboth Beach in the 70s. So we've been inundated with those 4 to 8 foot waves over the last few days. Wave action dying down, which is good news. We're seeing 1 to 2 foot waves over the next few days, so more average-like waves. Now, as far as the temperatures over the next 6 to 10, we get in that August 25th to 29th timeframe, looking at above average temperatures rolling back into the east, and we're going to stay relatively dry through that time frame as well. So we're not completely out of the woods as far as the heat is concerned, unfortunately, but enjoy the beautiful temperatures while it lasts. 76 today, 54 overnight. We're at 75 tomorrow, and your Paul Davis 7-day shows 78 Thursday. We see more average-like temperatures by the weekend. We stay relatively dry throughout that extended forecast, and there you see the return of a 90-degree temperature by Monday. More news is next.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes, spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen, where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-455-0217. That's 1-800-455-0217 or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-455-0217 now.
Join us for Fur and Field Day on September 7th at the Humane Society of Wicomico County. Enjoy competition, outdoor fun, food, vendors, and adoptable animals. Gather your team of 8 to 12 people for just $20 per person. Participate in fun games, water activities, face painting, live music, and more. Don't miss out on this exciting day. Visit wicomicohumane.org for more info. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Don't mistake Nanos for cheap amplifiers. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids, which means no more having to go to a doctor and spend thousands. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Order right now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Welcome to the party. We all make this show together. You guys, this is our show. You just never know who you're gonna meet here. You can feel the energy in this room. Every single person needs to be included in these conversations. Let's do this! Let's make everyone's day a little brighter.
Drew Barrymore, weekdays at noon on CoastTV.
Boeing's troubled 777X aircraft has encountered yet another problem, and Boeing has paused testing. The company says a component between the engine and the plane's wings did not perform as designed. Engineers are now working to replace the part. The 777X was supposed to have entered service in 2020. This structural problem could push back the revised launch date of 2025. Walt Disney Parks and Resorts is reversing course on a wrongful death lawsuit, now saying the matter can proceed to court. According to the lawsuit, Jeffrey Piccolo's wife died from a severe allergic reaction after they dined at a resort restaurant. Previously, Disney argued that since Piccolo signed a Disney Plus streaming contract, he could not sue. Coming up, Delaware sunburn search, the high ranking the state has when it comes to sunburn concern.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism, somewhere to smile about.
Get ready. Mediacom is now
mobile?
Well, not just mobile, but a 5G mobile network with reliability you can count on.
Really?
Just check out this map. Coast-to-coast coverage, plus hundreds of free extreme hotspots. It's an unbeatable network, and we've got some unbeatable prices too.
But I love this phone.
Easy. Keep your phone when you switch. And guess what? You'll love it even more. Mediacom Mobile. Learn more today.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Kicker presents Ocean City Jeep Fest, August 22nd through the 25th. Ride with us. It's the ultimate Jeep experience, brought to you by Coast Country and CoastTV. Beach crawls, sand courses. We have hundreds and thousands of Jeeps descending on Ocean City. On-site sales and installations, product specials, and product specialists right there for you to check out at the convention center. Remember, this is the ultimate Jeep experience. Show and shine. Be there. Register now at OceanCityJeepFest.com.
Transform your bath today with baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath, designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
In health news, this time of year on our beaches, sun poisoning, it's a concern. And according to a new study conducted by Casino Revisor, Delaware ranks 4th overall when it comes to searching online for information about sunburns, blisters, sun poisoning, and sun rash. Some of the other keywords getting a lot of the run on Google: how to treat sunburn, 3rd-degree sunburn, and home remedies for sunburn. Now this data is weighted. It searches per 100,000 people. According to data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the U.S. fertility rate reached a historic low in 2023. The CDC data published today shows the fertility rate fell 3% from 2022 to about 55 births for every 1,000 females. The U.S. fertility rate has been trending down for decades. The CDC data also shows that births have continued to shift to older mothers, highest among women ages 30 to 34 last year.
Well, it is a gorgeous day on the Delmarva Peninsula, shaping up to be a gorgeous afternoon as well. Temperatures only in the low to mid 70s. We'll take a look at that all-important 10-day forecast after the break.
Enhance your summertime state of mind with Johnson Seed and Feed. Locally sourced trees, plants, ornamentals, and mulch. And folks that know the land. Keep your Delmarva lawn happy with our lawn checklist and our custom Eastern Shore blend. Your bare feet will thank you. Call ahead to pre-order, pick up curbside, get it delivered, or just come by for pet supplies and so much more. And you'll be singing about our selection for the birds. Summertime's sweeter when you buy local at Johnson Seed and Feed.
No, you don't. They just stole her backpack, and she's not going to let them get away.
It happened so fast.
Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. You can get your Paisano pizza oven for just 3 easy payments of $39.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free.
Call 1-800-608-5198 or order online at buypaisano.com.
Celebrate Labor Day weekend with Camp Rehoboth Community Center at Sun Festival 2024 in Rehoboth Beach. On August 31st, enjoy a night of comedy with stand-up comedian Joe Dombrowski.
He looked at me and he goes, ma'am, Okay, that laugh was a hate crime.
Then on September 1st, dance the night away with DJs Robbie Leslie and Joe Galthrow. Don't miss the summer's biggest party at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Get your tickets at camprehoboth.org.
Sponsored by CoastTV.
Get the Coast TV News app, the latest and most up-to-date stories for your coastal community. Coastal news customized to your needs. Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices. Coast TV, our community, your news.
Well, we're going to have some beautiful weather to wash your car if you're in need of a car wash. They're looking really nice. Shine those wheels up nice and shiny with the wax. And remember, you can call our weather phone at any time, sponsored by Bard, Mondalis, Brockstead, and Federico. And your 10-day forecast shows a tale of 2 seasons. We have the 70s to start, low humidity, and by the end of that forecast, unfortunately, we see the return of 90-degree temperatures. But Mallory, I say we enjoy these 70-degree temperatures and low humidity while it lasts.
I know I'll enjoy it. Thank you, Chris. And thank you for joining us here on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download the Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.